What this program is about, what you're getting is that this is not just a teaching program, right? This is a program that is about community development.
I don't ever want to be that teacher that sends somebody out of class because I feel like I can't deal with them. I should be modeling my whole curriculum around that tough student.
There are the students that didn't do well, that didn't go to class, that didn't pass math tests.
I'm originally from Oakland, California. I was born there, but I was raised in South America, in Colombia, for 7 years. Uh-oh. That's what I start off with in the morning, at 6 in the morning. No. So he is my alarm, and he wakes me up, and I get him dressed first, and then I go and take a shower and everything, feed him, and then I leave at my house around 7:30 to get to class by 9, because I live in Oakland.
Welcome to the first day of orientation. Thank you for being on time and being excited. I don't know if you're really excited, but I'm excited for you.
So the Teacher Pathway program is designed to go ahead and attract students that come from non-traditional backgrounds to the teaching profession. So students that we've recruited for the program tend to be students that come from at-risk or are formerly gang-involved youth from different neighborhoods in San Francisco.
It's pretty close to a miracle that I'm sitting here today. I served 17 years, 3 days in prison, and I've recently was out. So my goal and objective is to share that, to share my experiences.
All right, so I have friends who have been shot at. I have friends who have been shot and killed. Go ahead and step forward. All right, so now go ahead and step to the back. I have witnessed firsthand my closest friend get shot at. Step back. I believe a college degree can better my life.
I encourage each and every one of you guys, man, to soak this stuff up like a sponge, man, and stay in this course until the end, because you guys are gonna be lifesavers. And what I mean by lifesavers is, man, there's a lot of cats out there drowning right now, or in these hoods right now getting killed, man. It's only been, what, 12 days in this new year? It's been about 5 or 6 already homicides in San Francisco.
When you think of urban schools and you think of urban communities, a lot of people that live in these communities are more prone to go to jail than go to college.
When I was in 6th grade, I got expelled from James Lake, and I thought it was important education, but I didn't really care. I almost didn't graduate. Then I got to my 9th grade year, and I had somebody tell me, one of my homies, like, you know, we don't go to school. And I was like, what do you mean we don't go to school? Fuck it, I ain't going to school either then. And I dropped out of 9th grade like 2 weeks later. So I kind of ended up in the system more because I was on the street a lot, and I was selling drugs, and I was gang banging, and just, I guess, doing things I was not supposed to at the time, or ever. And I ended up getting pregnant. But his dad got deported again, and I was 17. I was like, what am I gonna do?
Hello. You have to introduce yourself now that you're late. Oh. Hi, I'm Pretty. Here, I have a folder. You can take a seat in the front, so I don't think there's Okay. Really, it's just about us supporting you, and everyone in this room is supporting each other. And it's gonna be ups and downs. I'm sure that even getting here today wasn't easy for a lot of you. And that's gonna be every single day. You're gonna be like, you know, do I wake up today and decide to go to class and decide to go to work and stay on this path? Or do I decide to do what a lot of my friends are doing, which is, you know, probably not the right thing, but sometimes the easiest thing. And sometimes
I just got done doing 14 months because I took a strike and I got a 2-year joint suspension with 3 years felony gang probation. So this is pretty much like the last time before I got straight shot to prison. So it's kind of serious right now. What's making me wanting to make a change in my life is my children. Both of them in their own way, like my little daughter, because I know how I was when I was young. Like, I'm here to get her ready for the world, though, because, like, you know, we got to be honest with ourselves. Like, not everybody is nice, not everybody is polite. Just want them to have a good life.
Once I had him, that's when I started realizing that it wasn't right what I was doing, because if I kept on doing it, then I was gonna end up losing my child, which was the only thing I saw that at this time gives me the love that I want and that I need, and I don't want to ruin it for him. Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. My child is my child, you know, and if I leave, who will ever take care of him like I will, you know, or who would care and love him the way I would do, and when you start thinking about it, it's nobody.
Our educational system is broken, and it's even more apparent in our inner city schools and our urban schools, where you have the most need, but you have the most lack for effective teachers. And I think
one of the huge issues in the teaching profession right now is a huge turnover that occurs within the profession and the instability that's created within urban schools. I think through this program, it can go ahead and alleviate some of that and be able to put teachers in those positions that may be more willing to actually stay within those jobs.
And what is this information used for? To just check it, like what?
They're just like little activities that you can teach kids how to do fractions.
Oh, okay.
Being a convicted felon doesn't necessarily count you out of jobs, but it definitely narrows down the opportunities. I feel like that's what I did to myself. Like, I counted myself out before even looking for a job and just telling myself that I wouldn't get one.
This program is completely out of the box. You tell people about it and they just think you're crazy, but I think we need to do crazy things.
Take away 1 is 7 8. There's 2 8s, and 2 8s make a quarter.
Right, we like to think fruit, so this is whole orange. If you cut an orange in half, bam, and you give somebody this and this, you know, what do you have? And then explain to them how it's a fraction. It's also like a clock. I was thinking about time. That's another way to help them understand fractions, because we use fractions every day and don't even know it.
So I think what's really powerful about our program is that we have really young teachers who are going in to after-school programs and teaching 6th graders or 7th graders. And these teachers are like their older siblings. They're young and they connect with them, and they see those people as role models because they came from the same neighborhoods and also because they're young in age.
At-risk teens, like, I just could relate to them, and I keep it real, you know what I mean? Like, if they ask me a question, I'll tell them what time it is, you know, because that's how it has to be.
People are hesitant to go ahead and have their children around former gang-involved youth. But in reality, just in terms of where our urban schools are and the fact that you have a lot of these drug issues and gang issues, I think they do bring an important perspective. I think someone that has never been around that environment, it's easier for them to disengage from that student and feel as if he's just a problem child.
She wasn't going to take it. You wanted another one? Sadly, those beliefs and tendencies and ways are generational, and these neighborhoods warp good character traits, respect, loyalty. Their essences of those things are warped. That's another thing that we all bring to the table, that say that not only is change is possible, not only can they see change in the way we walk and talk, but we're also able to address our demons in front of them so they in turn can question theirs and hopefully find their own answers and own ways of out of whatever bad situations.
I need to strive to not let them down, or myself, or my family, because if I do, then I already know where I'm going. Like, I just need to make one mistake and I'm gonna be gone. I'm just trying to not go back to jail.
I figured that if I could do a change, help people, then why not do it, Especially the youth, because a lot of youth get influenced by the people that are here, and that are older than them to do bad.
I would be a good teacher because I care, because I have personal involvement, because I have a passion to help empower the youth, to let them understand their potential, because I didn't understand mine.